Hi there, Taurus, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of October the 13th through to the 19th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. First up, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright, followed then by the Page of Wands upright. Next, we have Major Arcana, the Magician in the upright, followed then by the Hangman reversed, and lastly we have the King of Cups in the upright position. Your overall energy is the King of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, this is your energy. It's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You are coming up in your own reading in the upright position, Taurus, indicating you're on the right path when it comes to dealing with the practical matters of life. You could be making some big decisions this week, and those decisions could be somehow around financial matters. Maybe you are shuffling finances around. Some of you could be looking at property, doing some inventory of what you have, could be investments, things like that. Others of you could be dealing with a banker. You could be dealing with somebody who owns a small business. Maybe some of you are considering starting your own small business. Others of you yet could be representing a real estate agent or an accountant or financial advisor, somebody like that. So perhaps some of you are just looking into these matters this week. Maybe there's a reason for it. It could be maybe your mortgage term is coming up this week and you're just like, okay, what am I going to do? Maybe you're comparing interest rates to different banks and things like that. Yet others of you could be, looking at purchasing something. So, you're checking out your purchasing power, stuff like that. Others of you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be somebody new coming on the scene for you, or it could be someone who is already a part of your life. This could represent your spouse, a family member, a friend, or something like that. And perhaps this person is helping to keep you grounded this week. Now, right at the beginning of the week, you have the Page of the Page of Wands in the upright position, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Page of Wands is pretty good energy. I do like the excitement of this this energy, because the Page of Wands is that extra read all about it. I've got some good news to spread with you. So it could be in the early part of the week, Taurus. Maybe you're getting some positive news. It could be concerning business. It could be concerning passion and love and excitement, adventure. It can be also for some of you concerning travel. Maybe this is your travel agent getting a hold of you, letting you know your itinerary. It could even represent somebody messaging you. Maybe they're coming to visit you, or they want you to come and visit them. This could also represent maybe somebody who is young. Sometimes pages can represent younger people in our lives, but not always. It could just be somebody who's really kind of young at heart, really enthusiastic. This person tends to be a little bit on the impulsive side, but they're also a heck of a lot of fun. You could be hearing from this person this week. Maybe this is somebody who wants to take you on a fun adventure. So next card you have is the Magician in the upright position. Well, it looks like you're in as above, so below mode when it comes to this week. Maybe after hearing this good news, you have decided that you want to be kind of self-directive. You may want to direct this situation to go exactly how you want it. So therefore you're in full-blown manifestation mode. For others of you, perhaps this isn't even connected to that. This could be about something else. Maybe you have just come up with a new desire that you have wanted to try this or try that or do this or do that. And you're like, well, how am I going to do it? Well, you're going to go into magician mode. That's how we all manifest our reality, right? It's we're the ones doing it. Nobody else is making the choices and the decisions for our lives but us. So it could be that that's what it is. You really want something at the early part of the week, and you're trying to, go into manifestation mode. Now, I'll give you a little tip when it comes to the Magician. We all possess the tools that are available to us, but we really, really need to have that focus when it comes to manifestation. We have to focus in, zero in on what we desire, put the blinders on, and our confidence levels need to be really, really super high. High energy, high confidence levels can help bring about manifestation even faster. Moving on towards the weekend, we see the Hanged Man here in the reverse position. Well, this represents a green light, and as I said that, the on-air sign, which changes colors, just went to a green. But the not the high priest, the Hanged Man in the upright position represents that where we have to look at things from a different perspective. It can be where we're suspended because we're waiting on another person. We could be waiting for a go-ahead. We could be waiting to hear from somebody before we make any choices or decisions. When the card's inverted, this is where we no longer, if it was we ourselves who were holding ourselves up due to looking at things from different perspective, looks like we found a perspective that we're satisfied with and we're ready to move ahead. Others of you, this could be because now you finally got the message, or you finally took care of this financial situation, and now you have the green light to move forward, to go ahead. Last card you have is the King of Cups in the upright position. Now we're switching over to the water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be a new person arriving on the scene for you at the end of the week, but this could also represent somebody you're dealing with. Again, could be a spouse, family member, friend. The King of Cups, when they're in the upright position, this is somebody who knows how to process emotions in a very mature way. It could even be an aspect of you, especially if you have the water in your chart, Taurus. But a King of Cups knows how to process emotions, can sometimes come up as a very caring doctor. This could represent somebody who is a good counselor or therapist or something like that. Maybe you're consulting them towards the end of the week. Could be somebody new, fresh and new, coming on the scene for some of you. This person tends to be really more on the emotional side, but like I said, they're mature and they know how to process their emotion. So it could be somebody that you are talking to that you already know, but it could be somebody new for some of you. There is two kings here in the reading. Taurus can represent a conference. These two could be discussing matters, financial matters, as well as matters of the heart or creative matters, because cups also govern creativity as well as spiritual. So interesting week for you here, Taurus. Can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section below. But before we go, I will be pulling two cards from the Zodiac deck. The first one is for love and romance. What do we have for Taurus? We have Taurus, number 26, reevaluation, a change of heart. So it could be that something special happens when the moon is in Taurus. Maybe Taurus is the love interest. It could be the King of Pentacles here. It can also represent that perhaps a Taurus introduces you to a new love. Maybe some of you are reevaluating your relationship when the moon is in Taurus. Now the next card is for career and finance. What do we have for Taurus? We have Gemini. And it says number 3, communications. Hope your negotiations and hone your negotiations and relationship skills. Communications. Yeah, Gemini rules Mercury, which is the planet of communication. So it could be for some of you guys this week, maybe something pretty cool happens in your career or your financial situation. Maybe when the moon's in Gemini, maybe a Gemini is part of the, could be a financial advisor or somebody you're dealing with at the bank. Can also be a business partner, a new boss, or anybody like that. Maybe there's a need for communication and honing of skills. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I really, really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And when you're hitting the like button, make sure to hit the hype button as well. It really helps the channel a lot. And I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.